Alrighty, looks like we're good. So, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and I've got an hour or so to spare, so let's see how far we can get. I don't anticipate getting too far though, given the circumstances, but my goal is simply to at least get to where we can do the chapter battle.
Thank you so much.
So, see if we can get there.
Thank you.
Need to decide between either a seminar or some other thing after this, but
Thanks so much.
shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an opportunity to level people because there's a bunch of people that need leveling. Okay. What kind of units are we up against? Purely physical. Except maybe, yeah, purely physical. Alright, that makes things easy. Got a ballista over there. It could pose a problem, but it's not too concerning yet. So, what's the best course? Well, let's see, we're going to choose based on level. I know this is going to be difficult as a result, but I need people to level up, so. Alright, so then we will have Byleth and Flame along, so we can have healing and whatnot, so that should do it. And then while I'm here, I may as well have a few people. Actually, what can I do? Needs to build up support. Pretty much everyone in this bunch, but I'll need to be careful if I'm not bringing Mercedes along. But you know what? I'll use this as a challenge. I haven't really been challenged all that much, given the circumstances, so we'll see what happens. Then go along with setup. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Did I read them? No. Let's have someone else go with you. Actually, it's pretty much everyone who can go with you is already deployed, aren't they? I think that's the case for most of these guys, actually. Yep, that'd be the case. Alright. Let's rearrange people real quick. Yeah, this is probably gonna have to do well enough. Let's do this.
I'll crush them all. Let's clean up.
Let's go.
There's no stopping me.
Guide me well. What's my strategy?
So what's the damage looking like? Ooh. That remind me, what does warp do? Resistance, that's not gonna help.
My turn?
Need to get that guy's attention. But with who?
Onward.
I could go on the offensive.
Ready and able.
Have I not given you a shield? What's wrong with me? Yeah, but as it stands... Yeah, I don't like those odds. Need to distract you somehow, I'm just not sure how. Will this work? No, that'll just lead you to straight up dying. Alright then, here's how we do this. Upset him, take the hits.
My apologies.
Ooh, this could work. There's a risk if Catherine goes a little too insane.
More fighting.
I think we'll be okay. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll have Byleth step up and take one of them out.
Well done.
I feel my...
Or at least softening them up won't be good enough, I don't think.
Thank you.
I won't forget this. Thank you.
Alright, let's see if I made a grievous error. I did put a bunch of underleveled people against people who are not underleveled. I guess in some respect it's my own fault. You're not the one I intended to level up.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
Want a challenge? No, I've given it to myself effectively. Alright, who should I have deal the killing blow? Okay, so Shamir and Alois are the main focus right now.
Now you'll learn.
Boom!
I have made my peace. Fine work.
Nice.
Feels good to fight for a cause. More effective.
Alright, who's next? Okay. Manuela and Hannah. Be easy for Hanneman,
I'll
though.
dirty my hands if I must.
All I need you to do is just heal people.
Appreciate it.
Next. Alright, Cyril and Dorothea. Luckily, I've got one in case I want someone to take another swing. Who do I want to take that final swing? Alois? Sense to me.
My apologies.
Nice. Putting him there against an assassin, well, thief technically. Pretty sure that's an assassin though. Bit of a risk, but I think it'll work.
I must stay the course.
And if it doesn't work, there's an easy solution. Put Byleth in the way.
Ah, more. Good.
Okay, he should be able to survive. Oh dear. Only one of them will likely get the swing off, right? Yeah, only one will take the swing, but That may be inviting more trouble than it's worth.
Appreciated.
Ooh, I should have had him rally over for Alois. That's okay. I'll bring Catherine up.
I won't forget this.
There we go. Let's see what they do. Wow, even with Iron Gauntlets, he's still faster. Oh dear, they're coming at us now. So we stepped up far enough for them to finally take notice. At least that other group is staying put for now. Nice. Alright, that should give you enough time to blow him. Good.
You left me no alternative. There is much to learn from battle.
Good work.
My apologies.
Might come down to using Thunderbrand, but I don't think it will just yet. Soften that guy up. Actually, that Gambit might be our best chance. Looks like it'll affect that other
I'm in.
no, too.
Let's begin. I have made my peace. Ugh, that's an embarrassment.
Ooh, and he's held in place too. Okay. Given the circumstances, let's just let that thief come up and give us grief. For now, I need to hold these guys' attention. I'm pretty sure this will lock these two in place. And if not, it'll soften them up a considerable amount. Okay, good. Now we only have to worry about that brawler. Nice. Actually, let's have you. Should I have you? Who should I have strike again? How much health do you have still? 14. I think you can take him out if I give you another chance.
I'm good now.
Yep, I was correct. But yeah, you have a brave bow now. Good work.
Thinning their numbers. More effective.
Nice. What's his current goal? After Hanneman and murdering him. Just in case of trouble, let's have you take a vulnerary. Just in case. Oh crap, here they come.
Allow me to demonstrate. Another victory.
Expected, to some extent.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Jeez. Ooh, that worked out. Man. Technically surprisingly good against physical attacks.
My age is catching up to me.
Okay. What's these? Alright, so what's their movement? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So depending on how I want to do this, this is going to be tricky. For now, let's look at level. Alright, everyone's already in much better shape than they were. I like that. So. Unwell will always have her hands full, given how much we've got her healing.
I won't forget this.
Finish him off. Good work.
Stay down. Only thorns left on this rose.
Let's not mince words.
Lament your weakness.
Okay. To make sure you get up here.
Apologies.
Okay. I doubt Catherine has the strength to take more than one of them out.
I'm grateful.
Still, let's at least bolster her defense in case I'm wrong. Violet, come in and make sure that he's all healed up.
Appreciate it.
You have healing focus too? Yeah, I forgot. You were the first one I saw with healing focus. Alright, let's hope I didn't miscalculate. Okay, good. They're wasting shots on Senate. They're quick, but they're not very effective. Amazing what a little bit of extra defense will give you. Wow. Alright, 4 more left. Who can we get up there? Shamir. Take him down.
Feels good to fight for a cause. Not what I was hoping for.
Who best to do this? Definitely want Eloise to take a chunk out of him. Good work.
I must stay the course.
Use you to soften this guy. Well, let's see. I don't want to take it. Alright, you're about the same. Nice. Does he have a level? Oh, yeah. On what? What's the other one? 25. Could have Flame step up and give Alois some. It's a risk, but I think it's a doable risk. Manageable, I should say.
My apologies.
Get up.
I have made my peace.
Nice. Now I just need someone to soften that guy up. Set it. Get her do the honors. Good. Let's see who's taking damage. Why not?
Thanks.
It's not much, but it should help. Finish him off.
I fight for Lady Rhea. Seems I've improved again.
Alrighty. Received a considerable amount of gold and got a bunch of people up above level 23. Excellent. I am quite happy with that bout. That was worth
Thank
burning
you
an
so
activity
much.
point for.
Thanks so much. Thank you. I have gratitude.
Any century now, come on. Oh, well.
Much appreciated.
At least it gives me time to think over and figure out my next course of action, but even so. Alright, so now we've got the teaching gig. I built up too much motivation between people, though. Mostly focused on my own improvement. I think it'll be okay given the circumstances, but still. I'm a terrible teacher. Yep, it's basically gonna be help who you can. And then, well, can't do much more than that, right?
I could have kept going. Feel it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna make you a bow knight, I'm gonna have to work on your lance too. Jameer. Everyone gets on horses, everyone gets authority skill.
That. You're. That.
Let's build up your authority skill.
That. Practice is paying off. That.
Nice. Cetus didn't get much, but that's okay. Throw a little bit toward we were working towards. Not that it matters too much for her now.
What? What? Still a long. I thought this was.
There we go. And that's literally everything I can do there. And group tasks. Yeah, I'm happy with that still. Goals. Still happy with this. Oh, what might this be? Yeah, let's take a look.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Smoother?
I can count on you doing most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield. but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
I still make mistakes.
Don't we all? But, judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this.
Well, I mean, we did all survive despite going in under-leveled.
I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
Where are you going with this? I know I can rely on you.
Ha! I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still.
That was the wrong answer, wasn't it?
I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor.
Well, yeah, they can't use my name since that it's a name I technically chose.
That's no title for the commander of an army.
I actually like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh?
Yep.
You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry though, I don't plan to turn on you.
Thanks, I think. Help. What might this be? What's wrong?
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
Okay then.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I have no emotions. Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
Well, if it would really help.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean.
Where are you going with this?
Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow. Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Because I'm the stone cold nothing.
Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence.
Nope. Actually, my heart isn't beating.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
I'm not joking, though. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm not joking. Oh, this ought to go well.
Here I am. Oh, that aroma. My favorite tea.
Had a feeling.
I thank you.
Why is it a fancier circumstance? Where are we anyway?
Hot. Yes. Impressive.
Really? That was the one that seemed the most random and not... Well, the other two were just flat out wrong.
Impressive.
Well, this is the easy one.
Yes. Wait a minute.
Dang it. Stupid
I'm
ass
always
that one.
thinking about wars, but this room feels so peaceful. Wait a minute.
Dang it.
Thanks for your hospitality. I hope you'll invite me again sometime.
Welp. So close and yet so far.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'll take it.
Making strides.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Gee, wait, that takes care of the lance skill you need. All you need to do is get up your riding skill. I'm tempted to make you a cavalier, if only temporarily. Alright, so... what do I want to do for this last run? I'm assuming I'll have time to explore before I'm forced to teach people again, so I'm thinking a seminar may not be a bad idea. So... is there anything that'll improve riding skill? Okay, it looks like it's mostly weaponry and whatnot. So, who needs the most help on everything? What would be good? Ah, Sylvain leading it. Ooh, that ain't bad either. Actually, I'm gonna go with that. Mercedes, step up to the plate. You're awesome.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I'm just not there yet.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
Age is but a number.
There we go. Work up a little bit on the important skills and work a decent amount on the unimportant ones. Will at least help me train people later, I suppose. So I guess while I'm here, yeah, let's see the serious stuff. Step 1, certifications. Where's Ash? Close to a bow knight. How close? This would be so nice if only... Ugh. Still. Fine. Felix is fine. Zetis is doing great. Annette, are you in a state where I can... Well, I'm gonna take the risk. Let's save. You know what? I'm gonna be horrible. Let's try anyway. I don't know if I can get away with save scumming, but let's try anyway.
Next time for sure.
Oh no, that's so terrible. Let's turn back the wheels of time real quick. Oh wait, that's not easy to do. I'll just accept the consequences. I'll take it like a man. Got plenty of gold anyway. Oh, grappler. Actually, you are getting pretty good at the brawl skill. Wondering. Actually, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to make you into a War Master. You can't get there yet because of your level, but honestly, I keep working on your brawl skill, and you could probably do it. It's not like I've got you as the heavy armor person right now. Actually, yeah, that would work just fine. How close are you to Wyvern? Need to work on your axe and flying, but everything else looks good. Sylvain, what about you? You can make the attempt, but your axe and flying need more work. Let me make sure that your goals are up to date by virtue of that. Axe and be able to work on both. Anything else? Let's see. Everyone else on that list is fine, so let's go ahead and check out the supports. Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Sylvain, eat these.
Huh?
What are these, Felix? Oh, hey, is this candy?
Is this a prank?
A girl in town gave them to me, but I don't want them.
Oh dear, here we go.
Right. You don't like sweet stuff. Thanks. I'll eat them later. So, what do you need? Want me to help you get closer to a girl? Just point her out.
You're incorrigible. No, I wanted to thank you for your help in battle. If you hadn't spotted that enemy ambush, I would have been killed.
Nah, I didn't do anything special. Friends help each other out, especially on the battlefield. Just a little give and take, you know?
You never change.
Nope. I try to stay on an even keel.
You're always...
Always what?
nothing.
Come on. If you've got something on your mind, then say it.
Oh dear.
Maybe I'll tell you later, maybe I won't.
Fair enough. I'll be having something to eat while you're deciding. Whatever it is you're deciding. Actually, come with me. My treat. If you do want to talk, then I'm right there.
Okay, just this once. Only because you saved my life.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Free food, possible conversation, and when we're done, we can find some girls.
You haven't changed at all in the 5 years we've seen you, have you?
It was a joke! Felix, I was joking. Come on, let's just go eat.
I don't think you were joking. Alright. Ooh, this up. Oh, wait, this one.
Time has come. I have been waiting to curse your soul with this tale of ghostly terror.
You have? Well, excellent. I won't run or hide.
And we shall proceed.
Oh, no.
Our story begins when a friend of mine visited a graveyard in eastern Fargus.
Oh, wait.
Whatever is the matter, Eloise? I've barely just begun.
Everything's the matter.
You got to the graveyard part so quickly. No warning at all. I wasn't ready. Ugh, listen to me. What kind of knight am I? Continue, Mercedes. I won't make another peep.
Very well then. Now where was I? Ah, yes. My friend went to visit his grandfather's grave, staying the night at a neighboring church. As darkness crept, he awoke to a strange sound. He peered out into the black of night to see a misshapen figure desecrating the graves. He barricaded himself in his room, waiting for the first glimmer of sunlight before fleeing the church. My friend soon learned that the graveyard was built on the ruins of an ancient battlefield. Legend says that the souls of knights who fell during the battle roam freely after dark. He was sure that the misshapen figure he saw was the ghost of a warrior searching for its earthly remains. After his stay at the church, my friend complained of restless nights and an unbearable weight on his chest. His closest friends and family feared a change in his eyes, as though it wasn't him occupying his body. No one knows for certain what happened that night. After years of isolation, his body was found in the very graveyard where it all began. Eloise? Did you hear me? I said, in the very graveyard where it all began.
Tolerates is either shut off or hasn't found this all that scary.
Ah! What happened? Is it over? I blacked out after the part with the misshapen figure. Oh, so pathetic. I'm a knight. I have to be ready to fight anywhere, even in a spooky graveyard.
I don't think many battles take place in graveyards in the middle of the night.
Unless you're getting ambushed.
But I suppose it's important to be prepared, isn't it?
Precisely. Please, Mercedes, help me prepare.
Of course. I'm happy to share another spooky story next time.
Wasn't that bad? Come on, man. Really wasn't that bad. And again, they are living in a time period that was more superstitious. I'd say more superstitious though, but are superstitious nowadays too. Regardless.
Ingrid, are you familiar with the story of the King of Liberation and the 10 Elites of Fodlan?
Of course. They were the heroes who struck down evil with the power of the sacred weapons, protecting our land and people. Their strength was passed down through the ages, manifesting itself in the crests some of us are born with.
Yes, the 10 Elites certainly possessed great power. But does that make them worthy of worship?
I imagine you ask because they later fought amongst themselves, turning on one another, ravaging the land.
Well, is it worship or veneration? Because I hear this conversation all the time when I'm not going to go into specifics, but is it a matter of worship when you are or veneration? Because they're very different things. Veneration is honoring someone, worship is treating them as if they were a deity.
Precisely. Initially, Nemesis and the 10 Elites worked together to bring peace to Fodlan. But soon their ambitions got the best of them, and they clashed, using their sacred weapons on anyone they chose, strong and weak alike. What I mean to say is, possessing strength alone does not make one worthy of respect. Rather, one should be judged by how they choose to use that strength.
Yes, I agree.
If
Where
you
are you going
follow
with
that
this?
logic, then you will see it also applies to those who are born with crests. Now think of how your father wishes to wed you to another family's fortune on the basis of your crest.
Yes? What of it?
These are purely inherited qualities. Is it not foolish to judge a person's value by some inherited fortune? That is all a crest is, really.
That's what I think too. Having a crest or not has no bearing on your worth as a person.
I understand that Count Galatea believes he has the right to manage your affairs. I am certain he has his own share of problems. And I do not wish to meddle or lay blame. But if there is anything I should like to say to his daughter, it is this. How you live your life is up to you.
Thank you for your counsel and wisdom, Sedith. I've been thinking a lot lately about what might happen after the war. I will take some time to reflect on what lies ahead. My future.
See what else said it's been up to. Oh dear, a lot.
I know you are there, Hanneman.
Well, say, are those crest documents? Ah, Seteth, have you finally decided to cooperate with my research?
No.
Absolutely not. For 21 years I have refused your requests. I have no intention of changing my mind.
Jeez!
But I will lend you these documents I have found, on the condition that you stop following me.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seteth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest. How did you come to possess it?
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked. I do not know. I was born a commoner, with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
Oh, please. That thin explanation could never discourage me. You must understand, I will dig until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
You are wasting your time. I cannot give you the answers you seek. Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the major crest of Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
Here's the answer. He was born.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Oh, you monster!
Let's not do anything hasty now. I will leave you alone, for now. But I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these papers, it'll be your turn, Seteth. I will learn the truth of your crest.
It is a pointless endeavor. You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
Perhaps his stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery.
He's right there, you idiot!
The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
It's right there, you know. What is this, assuming that he started walking away?
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy.
You have been around here for a while, haven't you?
There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind. You ended up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together.
Oh, dear.
Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly. That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Seteth. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
I don't think that was the intention, but I find that amusing all the same. But some things never change. So, let's see what else we got.
Hey, Seteth. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
Shouldn't have said that.
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
I'm intrigued.
Alois, what a pleasant surprise. Would you care to join me?
Beware.
Ah, perfect. I was just looking for someone to dine with.
I don't think that's what Manuela had in mind.
Let's raid the dining hall, shall we?
Uh-oh.
My goodness, but you're in a good mood.
What now?
Manuela, I have some news. I received a letter from my wife today.
Oh?
No.
My daughter just picked up a new skill. Can you guess what it might be?
Everything.
Singing? Dancing? I've no idea what parents teach their kids, or why they even have children at all. Still, give me a hint. Fishing? Bricklaying? Cooking?
That's right. Spot on as always. My wife is teaching her the basics.
The basics
What?
of which?
Everything?
Next time I'm home, my daughter will be able to cook me all my favorite meals. What a lucky father I am. Is any father in the world luckier than I?
Gerald?
I don't know. And I don't care to know.
My wife greeting me at the door. My daughter's nervous face as she sets the meal on the table.
I think we found someone who can out Manuela.
I'm so excited I bet I won't even be able to taste the food as I devour it.
Wouldn't your daughter appreciate it more if you took the time to savor?
Then I'll say, how delicious. That was the second best meal I've ever had.
Not first best? Shouldn't you encourage her?
Mommy's cooking is the best, but you're a close runner-up, darling.
Why would you say?
Oh, Daddy, I'm so happy you liked it, she'll say, as she embraces me, a big smile on her little face. Ah, what could make a man happier?
You've forgotten I'm here, haven't you? Oh, all I wanted was a dinner companion. What did I do to deserve this?
We found someone who can out awkward Manuela. I love it. Eloise, you are awesome.
Mission accomplished. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Yes. Let's.
You okay?
What's wrong? You don't seem like your usual self.
Oh, I'm still the same old Eloise. Come on, let's head back before nightfall.
Don't try to hide it. You're making it obvious.
Shamir, can I ask you a stupid question?
That depends on how stupid it is.
You're a skilled sniper. You've completed countless missions, and in the process, you've taken countless lives.
Correct. And your point?
After a mission, do you ever think about the people you killed?
Never.
I see. Well, I guess that's the best way, huh? There's no point dwelling on it.
Well, you saw how much it tore up Dimitri, at least at the start.
After all the lives you've taken, why worry about it now?
I've got everything packed up. I'm going to head back now. You should head home as well, before it gets too dark.
What a tiresome man.
Oh boy. These just run the gambit, don't they?
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good? I hit closer to the bullseye today, and that felt real good.
You were fine.
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Shamir.
You take too many direct shots, though.
But it's easier if you shoot straight.
Of course it is. But if you can hit your enemy with a straight shot, you're too close. Tell me, Cyril, what's an archer's greatest weakness?
When we get too close to the enemy and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
Exactly. As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well. Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go practice some of those curved shots right now.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
Well, that was nice. Short and sweet. I like that. So, let's get ourselves into trouble. Valley of Torment. This is gonna end well.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
I am grateful.
It's gonna be an ambush. The soldier is a spy. You know I'm right.
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
Oh, I thought it would be a desert, not a volcanic place.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Well, you're not the one wearing a fur coat. Well, fur cape.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
I never imagined it would be like this.
Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment. They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage.
Her rage?
If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
Different take on the idea of hell. I like it. An interesting idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things. Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No. But their banner is that of... No! It can't be.
That is House Rowe's banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later.
I knew that was gonna happen. Aren't they your former allies?
Never call those traitors our allies again. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
Alright. I guess we're fighting then.
I am grateful.
Alright, real quick. Need to start something up. It's Saturday. It's Saturday.
My thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh.
Alright, we're good. Saturday is normally my day to clean up around the place and do laundry, so needed to start that up. So! What are we up against? Okay. Meet the enemy commander. People everywhere. Undoubtedly gonna be plenty of soldiers coming out of the woodwork. A couple of chests I can go to as well. Okay, you're gonna be the hard one to take out. So, looks like not a whole lot of heavy magic defense, so it looks like it'll be doable, but it's not gonna be fun. Got the crater that'll cause us damage based on what we saw from Ingrid. Well, I think it's Ingrid and Dorothea's paralog? Yeah. So, a lot of heavily armored guys. But looks like magic's still going to be a bit tricky though, with all their archers. It's not going to be ideal for any of our troops. Not at all. So, let's get the basics out. Plain Merced and Mercedes always come out, as well as Gilbert, just to make sure that we've got both healing and a solid front line. And it looks like I'm definitely going to need that front line for this one. So beyond that, archers, magic. I daren't use too many flyers, not with all these archers. Actually, yeah, there's basically no magic on this field save for one guy in the back over there. And it looks like all he knows is Nosferatu. Okay, yeah, no flyers then. Flyers can stay on as adjutants, but that's it. I could have Sylvain. Actually, here's an idea. Can't you become a cavalry unit?
This isn't so bad.
Yeah, let's put you on a horse. Actually, you're our only horseman right now. So, this will help us stay well. So that means that we can have you scout ahead. Worry about all that. Without putting too much at risk. In the meantime, I need to equip people with shields and whatnot. Yeah, let's give you this other hex lock. And for you... Ooh. Wish I'd realized that that's what those do. I would have had them out sooner. Good. And Eloise, let's give you a shield. Actually, better yet. Let's give you this. Actually, no, I want you to have that iron shield right now. Alright. That should do for what we've got equipped on these guys. See, what else are you good at? Okay, you can handle your own with the lance as well. Yeah, let's give you steel. Alright, are there any weapons that need repair? Really? 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 Eh. Alright, your iron lance is getting a little bit... Well, might need some work. Actually, here's an idea. Actually, no, you don't need the knowledge thing. Oh yeah, I need to figure out adjutants. Let's see, let's pair Dorothea up with someone. I have Ingrid on the field. Actually, Ingrid can become a cavalry unit too. Should I reclass her as well? Bring her out in the field? Oh, nope, I don't have her as a cavalry. I debated on doing it, but I never did. Okay, so Ingrid stays off. Who can Dorothea build support with? Sylvain? Works for me. Hanneman build support. I guess Hanneman will come with me. Am I okay with Eloise? Actually, who can Felix go with? I feel like I should have him at least as an adjutant. Adjutant to Mercedes? That works for me. He doesn't really need the experience, but I could stand to build the support level a little bit. Now, arrangements. So, Dimitri and Byleth are fixed. Bring our swordsman up. Well, everyone up to the front. Keep Eloise with the gauntlets. I can make him into a nice... If I can make him into an awesome brawler, I'll be happy for it. Actually, to that end, if I'm going to be cultivating that, let's actually change up Eloise's weaponry. About time I use some of these gauntlets. Give him these. It's not like I use them for much anyway. So it begins.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the Lion's flag? Lord Gwendel. He is an elder knight who serves House Rome. Gwendel would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him.
Then let us not waste words.
Aelel is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
So, the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly.
Simple enough. Alright, let's get in there and cause some havoc.
I'd be honored.
Let's not waste the good stuff yet. Alright.
My orders?
Let's get their attention.
What's my strategy?
At your service.
I'm your girl.
I'll crush them all.
It's a risk, but I think it's a risk that we can take.
Good idea.
What's the plan?
Ready and able.
Yeah, let's see if we can draw them in. I should have rallied.
Onward.
Alright. Let's have Ash start tearing him to shreds.
Much appreciated.
But yeah, I don't have the iron bow on me anymore. Because I swapped it out for the magic bow. Good work.
I must steel myself. I'll keep moving forward.
Alright. Why don't you attack Gilbert? Okay, that makes sense.
I'll show you what I can do.
Ooh, what's that do? Nice.
I'm still here.
was a solid hit. Alright. There we go. And we can have Aloise come in and finish the job. Wow.
I must stay the course.
Good work.
Growing stronger suits me.
A chest key. Given the circumstances, we should have you hang on to that. Should allow you to get into that without Ash needing to join you. Works for me. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, so we'll not worry about that too much. I'll still then go in this direction. Oh, wow. Actually, now that I've worked a little bit on my reason skill,
I won't hold back. Even I have bad days.
soften him up. So useful. How much durability does it have? 25. Not the greatest, but...
You were unprepared. Age takes its toll.
You ready? It had to be done.
Nice.
Wait, that...
Great job!
What's your class mastery at? Oh, we're close. Fire away.
All is going to plan.
Well, no, it's not. We didn't expect to be found out. Oh dear, that puts you in range of the archer? Bad idea.
Thanks.
That should do. Get Catherine up.
I'm grateful.
That works for me. As expected. I'll hold his position. Move up a little bit. Makes it easy on me. Alright, here come the cavalry. Gilbert.
Two coming.
That should be fine. I keep Ash in range, but keep everyone else out. Should allow us enough room to maneuver. We just need to keep Mercedes out of range, and then things should fall into place from there. Don't mince words.
A necessary sacrifice.
A killer bow, that's useful. Yeah, good luck doing anything to Dimitri, especially in his current state.
You're too kind.
Let's have Mercedes stay here. We'll send Flame to assist the others.
Leave it to me.
Here they come. Nice.
Stay down!
That works out.
In the name of the goddess.
Oh wow, I need to replenish your battalion before too long.
Just look.
Nice try. Unfortunately,
Was the only way.
I just bolstered Ash a decent amount, so good luck. I did warn you.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Ow. What a nasty that can be. Sylvain. You've still got your detachment of Wyverns? That's surprising. Alright, let's see if we can have you take this guy out. Safely, anyway. Perhaps. Can Flame get in range for Fortify? Yes.
I have made my peace.
Good work. A Flame. That'll have to be enough. Yep, it will be. Putting Flames out of range. That should do. Get
Where
up.
do I start?
Right there's good.
I'll never back down. Just let me at him.
Brilliant.
Good idea.
Still quite a ways to go. Oh, we can already step over. You're a slow-moving unit, but
I'm grateful.
Alright, let's see what their response is. As expected, a significant amount of damage, but nothing that we can't... nothing insurmountable, I should say.
This might be tough.
Take him down. For a second, I thought the game froze.
I must stay the course.
Good work, Eloise.
My apologies.
Oh, wow. Your heal is not as good as I thought it was. So before Oh, good. Just don't crit. Excellent. Actually, wait, you're on horseback. What am I doing? I can have you do this without problem. Get up!
I was just stronger.
Oh, did I just... Is that what hitting the beaky does? Oh well. Whatever the case may be, let's carry on. Should have someone lead up with them. I'll have Pilot carry forward. Yeah, help Eloise the rest of the way.
I won't forget this.
I still need to improve.
Oh? Huh. Still building up sword skill? It's useful.
I'm grateful.
Oh dear,
Here we go!
reinforcements.
Attack them from both sides!
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Had a feeling. Well, I guess that's why there's so many over in that
Ready and
direction. No. If I left, continue to meet up with them. You need to move quickly if you want to make it through here. Let Dimitri go ahead. Draw their fire. Good luck trying to crack him. Or make him crack, I should say. Start by softening him up.
Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, you'll just completely tear him to shreds. Let's let Catherine have some fun first. Apparently some fun needs murder. Good
Can't
work.
hold me back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck trying to do anything to Ash when he's on that.
I can't lose!
Goodbye.
It's my duty.
All talk and
I said draw their fire, not kill every last one of them. Should've known what was gonna happen.
I'll destroy you!
Too weak for this world.
So melodramatic.
It's not enough to beat her.
You have problems, buddy. Oh dear, he's actually charging for him? Good thing I sent Violet in that direction. Darn. At least they'll be able to hold him in place. I better have Mercedes go that direction too.
So helpful.
Soften him up.
back.
Repent from the
Reassuring.
grave. Alright, I'll have you four continue moving in that direction. Mercedes?
You're a big help.
Let's see what's in here. A bolt axe? What's that do? Ooh. That useful. That very useful.
My apologies.
Oh dear. That would put you in the firing line for everything. This is about to get serious, ain't it? Let's let them come to us. Oh, that's lucky for me. Oh dear. This is gonna make things difficult if I want that chest.
For the king!
Ooh! That puts him in range of a lot of people, though. Let's back him up.
I've got you! No! I must steel myself.
Annette, take that guy out before he causes trouble for us.
I have to do this! What's next?
Good work. The rest of you press on. Okay, what's this guy in range of? Okay, he won't be able to attack me. Okay, B is discard item. I must know what I did before. Unfortunately, that's a lot of people targeting. That is a lot of people targeting him. I need to soften that up quickly. I think I know how to.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Alright, let's use our OP character. Oh shoot, that's not who I wanted to heal.
I owe you one.
Well, so be it. Get Dimitri back up there.
Wasted effort.
I guess I'll have Byleth heal him.
A bit.
Okay. Ooh. Maybe that's how I do this. Flip your hand axe.
I don't need help.
Okay. That thins their numbers a little bit. Now all I need to do is soften one of them up. Good work.
All talk and no action.
Still going after Rodrigue, despite Flame being out in the open. Let's see if my plan worked.
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me? I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst!
Oh, is this battle just over then? Nope. Close though. You didn't have very many charges of that magic, did you? Alright. You withstood their onslaught.
Apologies.
But now Rodrigo has a chance
many ways to fight.
to miss, apparently.
It is decided.
Alright, before we do anything, let's at least make sure the chest is ours. Because at this point, it's just going to be a matter of taking out who we can before everyone surrounds. This is silver shield. Good thing I made that effort.
Much appreciated.
Oh my.
I have made my peace.
Good work.
More! Good.
I'll never not find that amusing. Alright. I was hoping for a crit, but that's okay. Make the best of it anyway. Heck, we'll at least build up support between you two.
Thanks.
I won't forget this.
Get out. Dang it. Much to hope, I guess.
Another victory.
Nice.
There is much to...
Shut up. Alright. Dimitri, finish this.
The man praised as a lion is degraded to a mere traitor's underling.
A traitor's underling? That's upsetting, Your Highness. I am and always have been a knight of House Rome.
How dare you? You are nothing but a lowly beast scavenging for scraps. You have forgotten the dignity of knighthood.
I may be lowly, but this beast is devoted to his master.
And that is why you will die.
Then I had better kill the pet and deliver its head to that master.
Goodbye.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
You're not welcome.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
Indeed. Well, there may have been spies, but it seems like they didn't really accomplish anything, at least.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war, after all.
No.
To say such a thing at a time like this, you have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well.
We were all fortunate.
Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom, or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial Army to Ferdiad. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
No, Dmitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the Kingdom capital over the Imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Oh, that's gonna get Dmitri angry at you.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred. Even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Oh?
Eretvar. The hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
What promise?
A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
It won't! It absolutely will not save the kingdom. You're gonna end off on a wild chase to nowhere, and it will not be to your benefit. Edelgard won't be there.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan?
Very familiar.
Then you must be aware that the kingdom and the empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains, right? Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the fell king Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Is this another point? How different are things gonna be? I'm assuming Dimitri will probably overrule this anyway, but East will be going through Alliance territory. West it is.
I believe that may be difficult. After all, the western region of the kingdom is already loyal to the Empire. Perhaps we should consider going east, using the route that passes through Alliance territory.
The Alliance is currently split in two.
It was a false choice.
Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
Why there?
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrden is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Even though we never saw that. What if the Empire and Alliance both attack?
I'm afraid it's a possibility, but it's still more practical than passing through the west.
Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation.
Do you think they'll help us?
Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Speaking of House Gloucester, I wonder how Lawrence is holding up.
If we meet him again, it will probably be as enemies. To be honest, I'd rather avoid seeing him altogether.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steal your souls for the task at hand.
Oh boy. Yep, it was a faux choice.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
This isn't going to work. There's absolutely no way that simply taking the capital of the Empire will end this. Sure, it'll deal a devastating blow, especially when it comes to morale. But what's to stop them from striking out elsewhere? Or causing some other mayhem? They'll still have control over the Empire. Well, they'll still have a decent amount of control over a lot of things, honestly.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway?
I couldn't sleep.
It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you.
All right.
Much appreciated. I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty.
Your son, isn't he...
Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since, and I don't blame him. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness.
How you feel?
Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die. It never gets easier. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
I won't let you down.
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Seros, I dare say. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrden, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you?
Little.
Ha! No need to worry. Don't you underestimate the power of my soldiers. I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
That explains some things, but I'm curious to know what exactly he said that caused Felix to hate him so much.
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
Not sure I should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
That worked out. Sort of. Still, goes on. Alright, I'm assuming the paralogs will still be around for... Whoa.
This will do.
Yes, this will do indeed. Holy crap. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm assuming I can... I really want to do this now. I really, really want to do this now, but not yet. Not yet. There will be time enough next time. So, let me think. Well, next week, I should say. So, let me think. What's the right course of action here? But given that, it looks like this will last for a year. Man. Only been going at this for 2 weeks. Well, how long have I been playing this game for? I think my earliest footage... I'm curious, where does my earliest footage date back to? As at this point, I'm pretty much done playing. I may as well take a quick look. Let's see, go to my section. When was this? Alright, details. When was this first made? General. July 26th, yeah, the day that it came out. It's been almost 2 weeks since then. Over 2 weeks now. Jeez. Just let this entire game consume me for that time. Oh well, I've got other video projects that I probably should have been working on while doing this. To be fair, I did make a decent amount of progress on one of them. Hoping to have that out by the middle of August, but I'm gonna have to dial it back a little bit if I want that done. Still, life goes on. I am very much looking forward to seeing what emerges from this, but hard to know what's gonna happen. Very hard to know what's gonna happen, given the circumstances. So, goes on. Still no one up in Rhea's room. It's a surprise. Guess not very many people would want to go up there given the circumstances. Probably bring back some memories they'd rather not think about right now. So, looks like Rodriguez now on our team. That's cool. Let's see. Who can he get supports with? Is he on our team? Or is he just around? He's gonna die, isn't he? That's probably a little premature to say, but let's face it. Fire Emblem hates... well, Fire Emblem loves fathers, which is why they keep killing them. Seriously, I mean, name me a Fire Emblem game where the father doesn't die. I mean, the Binding Blade, I'm pretty sure Ellawood will survive. But even then, I don't even dare say it. I guess that spoils things a little bit. I have played a little bit of the Binding Blade, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait up doing that review now that I've played a decent amount of this and have been enjoying the crap out of it. I guess I'll talk more about what I think about that game once that we do a little bit more exploration today. I guess since then I'll probably be doing the fishing minigame a decent amount. Actually, do I want to do that off screen or... I don't know. I kind of liked just rambling about the topic while I was doing the fishing minigame, so actually I think I'm going to keep doing that. So, for now, until then, see you all next time. Hopefully later today, and if not, see you tomorrow.